Child, do you realize what you have done recently? I know you are in doubt and don't know exactly what I am talking about, but I command you to pay attention to this message until the very end. It is very urgent and necessary to address this issue. You made an unforgivable mistake unintentionally. Yet I, the Lord your God, saw it entirely. You walked into it not knowing, but now I will make you aware. I will open your eyes with this message so that you may know what you touched, what you provoked, and what you caused without even realizing the depth of it. This is not to condemn you, but to awaken you, so that what is unconscious may be brought into the light. For ignorance is no excuse before me when the matter concerns the holiness of what I have created, the order I have designed, and the sacred laws that govern my kingdom. You tampered with something sacred, something I sealed with my own breath. You stepped into a realm that is not yours to command, not yours to alter, not yours to manipulate. You touched what was consecrated without fear, without reverence, without even asking me. You thought you were doing good, or at the very least you thought it did not matter. But it did. It does. It always has. When I breathed the stars into existence, I measured each of them. I placed them with intent, numbered their light years, ordained their radiance. When I formed the earth, I wrapped it with laws, natural, spiritual, moral. These are not suggestions. These are not theories or poetic images. They are foundations, pillars in the unseen realms. Do you, child, crossed one of those boundaries unknowingly? But know this, just because you were unaware does not mean the consequences lifted. Even gravity does not excuse the one who leaps from the height in ignorance. It still pulls. It still breaks. My law is holy. My order is immutable. My sanctity does not negotiate with casual hands. You opened a gate that I had shut. You crossed a line that was clearly marked, though not with ink or signs of men. I marked it with fire, with spirit, with my own breath. You walked across that invisible line thinking you were safe. But child, the moment your foot stepped over, the balance shifted. The atmosphere changed. Things began to unravel, not in the outer world, but in the spiritual scaffolding that supports your reality. And now things are moving. Ancient things, eternal things, because you reached where you should not have reached. You spoke where silence was sacred. You allowed what was unclean to mix with what I had made clean. That is the root of the matter. You did not intend to rebel against me, but intention alone cannot preserve you from consequences. Did I not reach out to steady the ark with good intention? And yet I struck him down. Why? Because I had declared that no man was to touch what I had made holy. Uzzah thought he was helping, but his help was a transgression. Likewise, you thought you were choosing what was right, what was best, or at least what was harmless. But you interfered with my decree. You stepped into a space where my judgment dwells, and you did not tremble. I am not angry in the way humans are angry. My wrath is not like your rage. My discipline is fire because I am fire. My holiness is not a metaphor, for it is a consuming flame. It does not tolerate mixture. You mixed not out of rebellion, but out of blindness. Still the mixture is poison. The mixture invites corruption. The mixture draws the attention of principalities that feed on disobedience. Now they have noticed. Now they surround. Now they accuse. Do you think they accuse falsely? They do not need to lie, for your deed is their evidence. I do not heed their cries, but my justice listens, and justice is not sentimental. Justice weighs with perfect scale, and my justice sees that you transgress not because you were evil, but because you were careless. Careless with my glory, careless with what I entrusted to you, careless with the line between what is sacred and what is common. I do not take that lightly. The holy is holy. The profane must not touch it. You must understand I am not like you. I am not a man that I should lie, nor a son of man, that I should change my mind. What I have spoken stands firm. What I have decreed cannot be broken. You acted as if the rules could bend for you because your heart was in the right place. But I say this with absolute clarity. The right heart in the wrong act is still disobedience. Do you hear me, child? You walked in disobedience not because you were defiant, but because you were deceived. You allowed yourself to believe that I would overlook what I have clearly spoken simply because your motive felt pure. But I see deeper than motive. I see the marrow of your will. I see the echo of your choices into the generations to come. You think this is about one action, one moment, one decision. But it is larger. It is ancient. It is tied to patterns older than your understanding. You stepped into a war that began long before you were born. And now by your step, you aligned yourself momentarily with forces that seek to undo the very image of God within you. That is why I cannot stay silent. That is why I speak now with thunder in my voice. I want you to understand this. I still love you. I have not forsaken you. I have not turned my face away. But I must correct you with severity because the matter is severe. If I let this go unrest, you would walk deeper into error thinking it was light. I will not let you perish in the name of grace. Grace is not the absence of consequence. Grace is the presence of me in the midst of it. And here I am speaking to you, not in rage, but in righteous warning. You are at a crossroads. One path will numb you. It will tell you it wasn't that bad. God understands. That path is a lie. It leads to hardness. It leads to distance. It leads to destruction that masquerades as peace. The other path is painful, but it is true. It begins with weeping. It continues with confession. It ends with fire, but not the fire of wrath, the fire of refining. That is the path I offer you now, the path of return. But you must come naked. You must come shattered. You must come without defense. Lay down your explanations. I do not need them. Lay down your self-justification. It will not hold before my gaze. Simply come to me broken, and I will remake you. This is your hour of reckoning, not in punishment, but in purification. I will burn away what has attached itself to you through this mistake. I will sever the cords of darkness that slithered in through the breach you created.